Ooh, that looks good. Alright, I've got my stream up over here with chat. That looks good. And alright, everybody. Elgin Ring here. Welcome back to a stream or on YouTube. Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be playing on some Fallen Kingdom Minecraft server. This is CaptainSparklez new Minecraft server. It just came out about 4 or 5 days ago. My Kingdom Day 2 has been here since Day 2. We're going to get in here. We are going to go raiding, we're going to go mining, we're going to build up our troops, we're going to make everything look really cool, and hopefully get some awesome stuff done today. As we get into this game, I will explain how the server works, how it runs, how everything goes, and hopefully we will get things started. So I'm going to go ahead and start. I've just set up some hotkeys. I think if I hit these buttons right, there we go. So we're gonna hop right into the game with all these lovely new hotkeys. Now keep in mind, my computer is not the best, nor will it ever be. I'm just streaming on a MacBook, and we are into, as it loads, I'll let it load a little bit just so we get some good old frames. Video settings, get that render distance up to, let's say, I don't know, 12. How we doing? Frames? Frames good? Good frames? Good frames? Loading. Letting everything load in so you get a good, wonderful first impression. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fallen Kingdom Minecraft server. So, what you got here? This is your hub. This is where you'll start. You'll start right here in this spot every time you log in, unless you're a new beginner. In that case, you'll be brought into a very informative tutorial on how to play this server. This server, you can see the IPs down there on the right of the screen. It's play.fallenkingdom.co. You're welcome to join anytime. It works a lot like a Clash of Clans or Plants vs. Zombies, as in it's a tower defense. So what you'll have is you'll place a raid path, whichever design you'd like, and you can place towers along that raid path. And enemies will come in and try to raid your castle for rewards, either gold or plants or raid points and stuff. As you get in, you'll learn a little bit more about that. But they will come and try to raid, your towers will defend, and you will try to hold off as best you can against several raids. You can also see I'm on a grace period down there on the right, which means I've already been attacked. That's good news. I've set up a new defense with new towers, and hopefully they held out. Now, what's special about this defense, you might be thinking like, hey, it's just, Clash of Clans but Minecraft. And that'd be somewhat right. But what this server does is it not only lets your troops attack, it lets you go in and attack either the kingdom's king or their own troops. Now, as you can see, I'm in leather. I have stone tools. Not really the best, and these troops hit really hard. So I've died several times. And as we get into a raid, I'll show you how it works, how it's done. We're going to be building up our troops today. We're going to be going to get the resources to do that. And let's just take a look around real quick of this server. So, bear in mind, like I said, frames might be a little bit of an issue, but we will work with it. Here we have the lovely Fallen Kingdom Castle. This, I believe, is a level 3 castle. You can see our lovely swordsman here. The infamous tower over there. And yeah, this is the hub or the market. There are several. If you do /hub in chat, it'll take you here. There are multiple hubs you can join if you want to meet up or hang out with new people. It's very interesting, very unique. And so here we have Ryan. What up, Ryan? Oh, see? That would be a developer. So it's still very early age. Keep in mind, it's only about 4 or 5 days old. It was in beta for about a month or so. But there's still a lot of issues being worked on. However, I really haven't experienced any of them. I've been really happy with the way everything's turning out. And here we go. You can see in the chat, hello there. Creepers didn't get you in the cave, did they? Good old reference to revenge. I currently really don't have anything to sell. I've got some coal, but I use that for making tools. But just to give you an idea, you can see it has its own market prices. You can see the price is down right now to 6 gold. Sometimes, let's see if any of these are up. Nope, everything is down. The stock market is just crashing. I actually, you know what? I think this is just sell price. I've been thinking this whole time, maybe it's, stock markets. The price will go down or up. Nope, that's just selling. You can buy it with cobblestone or sell it. I am a dumb. But you see, you're new, you live and you learn. So you can either right click to sell a piece of coal, or you can shift click and you get all these options. I'm realizing my game audio is muted. So we're going to go ahead and turn that up. Get some music going. There we go. Get the lovely world. Unfortunately, I don't know how to work any of the music and stuff. This is only like my second stream doing this, and my first VOD got deleted. So there's not going to be really any music. If anyone has any tips and tricks, my computer really can't handle much. I tried playing Spotify earlier, but I got a DMCA notice. So yeah, here's coal. I can click that. You can either buy your coal, or you can sell your coal. I think my audio is just a little bit too loud. Let's try. Here we go. That should be a little bit better. I'm listening to the audio in my chat here. So, here we are. Click that. You can sell, you can buy, as I just shown. You can click, you can either buy coal or a certain amount of it. And you can type in your own specific amount if you'd like. Or you can sell it in a certain amount. I currently have 32 right here, so I might as well sell it for 192 gold. Now you'll notice on the right side of my screen it says Kingdom Gold. And that Kingdom Gold is what you'll use to upgrade your towers, buy new towers, upgrade your kingdom, all that type of stuff. If you want to buy different material, you can. And so this is the hub. We'll walk around here a little bit, but the castle's pretty blocked off. You can't really go in it right now, since it's just the hub. You have your own. So there we go. Fallen Kingdom, this lovely world, based on the song Fallen Kingdom by CaptainSparklez and Tryhard Ninja. I think it was animated by CaptainSparklez as well. I could be wrong there. I know he worked with Slamacow, and I think this guy was Buckaroo, maybe. So what we're going to do is go to our kingdom with this command, /K, or you can do /K home or /KD home, either one. I just want to show you this menu. So here we have our kingdom management. You see which one we're in because it's kind of glowing. Now we can either go home, change our kingdom colors. As you can see, my kingdom colors are a red base with black stripes. I think that's very nice. I've seen a lot of them. It's pretty common to see that. But, I like the colors, and I think as time goes on, we'll be one of the prominent kingdoms with those colors. So I really don't feel like changing it. Grace period. I was attacked recently, which means I have a shield up. I cannot be raided for a certain amount of time, much like many other games, and raid logs. So this is where we're going to check right now. As you can see, I attacked a kingdom yesterday, and I won. I lost against the big potato. I don't remember this one. I think I was there, but I lost. Yeah, I was there, but I ran out of troops. So we're going to do /King again. Let's check out the raid logs. Won against this one. This was a defense. We defended it against these guys and won. That's very good. I'm very happy with this result. Yeah, look at all those troops we killed. That's great. So you can see there's skeletons and husks. There's pandas and parrots. I'll try not to get too far ahead of myself. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Whoops. And finally, a loss, which was 4 hours ago. They attacked. What did they attack with? I lost a lot of gold, actually. I did. Dang. Okay, they didn't even use all their troops. So they had 3 pandas. That's probably what did it. Pandas are your tanks. They have a whole bunch of health. I believe 300. Skeletons are range shooters. Low health. Medium damage, I'd say. But they sit back, and that's really useful when you have husks or pandas. Husks are your generic soldiers. They will come in and raid. And moderate health, pretty good damage. I like to use them a lot more as a defense. So here we go as we go into my kingdom castle, the beautiful red and black flags. And here I am. This is me. There is a little resource pack you load in when you spawn in. Not that big of a deal. It takes 5 seconds. With our lovely guards. They used to talk. There we go in the chat. I'm your knight in shining armor. I'm here to save you from the chaos of the world. Here's King Captain Canuck, as you can see. That's me. Hello. That's my twin brother. Captain Canuck. Very different from Captain Canuck. Yeah, as you can see, you can upgrade your castle by clicking on them. Here's your description. This is a mighty fortitude of prosperity. Defend this fortress with your well-trained troops. And defend we shall. So you can see upgrading. Tower limit debates. Tower limit defines how many towers you can have on your kingdom. Right now the limit is 8, but as soon as you level up you double that, which is very, very good. Towers per section. So you can have there's a beginning section, a middle section, and an end section. Right now you can only have 4 towers per section. I didn't realize that until just now. And I was having some trouble yesterday. I was doing a bit of setting up. I was having some trouble placing towers, and I think this might be why. You can see tower and building upgrade levels, 3 and 4 unlocked. That means I can level up my towers to level 2 right now, and when you upgrade your castle, you can unlock 3 and 4. And it takes 1 day to upgrade your castle. You can see the cost is 320,000 gold. That is a whole bunch of gold. That pretty much ensures you're going to be upgrading your other buildings. Also 120 raid points. I only have 31, so I'm going to have to do a whole bunch more raiding before I can upgrade my castle. And 32 gold ingots, which I can't even mine in my mine right now. So I'll need to upgrade my mine, upgrade my tools, and that way I'll be able to get in. So I won't be clicking to upgrade, but we will run over here and you'll get a... I think we'll do a tower tour first. So this is my lovely walkway. I don't want to show you around yet because that's a little bit of a surprise. So here's this little area. That portal doesn't go anywhere, but you kind of get the gist of this is where it'll be. It'll rise much taller as you upgrade your castle. As you can see, here's a little outside view. Very nice, very well designed. And on for a music video, here you have your raid table. So now I will click this raid table. And you can see my troops right now. I have 2 pandas, black and white, fierce and loyal, reckless and victorious. These guys will bring you fortune and victory. They're very, very good tanks. That is their main use. Skeletons, arrow to the knee. That is these guys' specialty. Bring them into battle with a battle cry. You will be able to spawn these guys in as ranged attackers. And here we have Husk, also level 1, as all of these are. Daylight walkers. The strength of the sun cannot bring this undead down, and neither will your enemies. I have 8 of them, 3 of these, and 2 of these. I think my kingdom can take a bit more troops. Down here we have the leaderboards. They're coming soon. Not quite here yet, as I said. I will reiterate this several times. It's a new server. Still getting used to things. Down here you have test raid. We will be doing this shortly. I just want to give you the runaround of the kingdom. And my stats. I'm a rank novice 3. I think as I get more crowns, that would go up. And my grace period is 2.0 hours. And my crowns, you kind of average around 10 to 20 crowns per raid. So between losing and winning, I've got 35 crowns. And here we have the raid button. Gather your knights, gather your troops, take your time to find a new kingdom to conquer. As you raid, your grace period deduction will go down 30 minutes. So if I attacked right now, my grace period over here is 2 hours. It would go down to 1 hour and 30 minutes. And hopefully we can get in a raid and maybe a defense this video, maybe the next one. So I can click to look for a raid, I can click to cancel. We'll get into that shortly. But first, we will be looking around the castle. As of right now, it's like I said, it's only level 1. There's not much to see. You'll go up here to your roof, go up. We'll look over here. You kind of get an idea of the raiding area. And you know what? I might as well turn up my render distance to 16. See how things go as they load. Here we go. Much better. Let's walk out here. So, this is the raid path for you and your enemies. You can see down here this lovely gravel walkway. You can place this as soon as you have a tutorial, although right now I do not think you're able to change your raid path. So keep that in mind when you're building. It's very important and crucial that your design of your raid path is smart, well thought out, keeping in mind what your towers can do. As you attack, you'll start up here, you'll walk down these stairs, your troops will spawn right at the end of these stairs right here. And that's a good thing to note, that different troops walk at different paces. And so if you spawn your tanks first, give them a little time to get ahead and draw some fire, then spawn in your main attackers that will come in behind them and be protected from the brute force of these troops. But we're not here to go through that just yet. We're going to do King Home again. We're here. There's a couple more areas. If you remember, if you haven't seen the Fallen Kingdom, it's not a trilogy, it's like a quadro trilogy, quadrilogy, tetret, or maybe quadret, quartet videos. In the second or third, I believe, he comes down here, our good old friend the king, to this wonderful area right here, and he takes the Ender Eye from this portal, rendering it useless, so Herobrine cannot take the end. And so here we have the infamous portal room. But I've noticed, as you come down here, there is another. Now, I don't know what this is used for yet, or what it'll do in the future. I have a general idea of where the server is going, but the end, I'm not sure. So stay tuned as we level up our kingdom. Now here we have the crypt, and it says mine out and design your crypt to your liking. So you can see I've raised it just a little bit, walked in just to see if you could. From what I've heard, it goes about 7 blocks that way and 12 blocks that way, which is very nice. It's very big. And here we have one of the main specialties of this server. You can build anything and everything wherever you want. So like it says down here, this crypt, you can go to the market, buy materials from the shopkeepers, and make this however you want to look. And that's something very special with this server. And I'll show you a little bit more about that in just a second. So now we have, it's time. Is my render distance still up? Yes, it is. It is time to show you my kingdom. As we walk out here, you can see I'm really trying to not load in everything, just so I'll raise it. Just so you know, I don't lag the game. But honestly, it doesn't seem to be having too much trouble right now. So we're going to pretend it's not an issue, and if it gets to be, we will deal with it. Now, we're not going to talk about this just yet. We're going to come over here. This is Bob the Builder. Ha, wonder where you've heard that before. Bob the Builder is where you'll go. Ooh, that's loud. I will turn that down. Friendly creatures, down, 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 down. Bam, bam. Okay, that's not terrible. Bob the Builder. Really didn't do much there, did it? We have, you can buy a bank, you can buy barracks, you can buy a blacksmith, you can buy a mine, and you can buy a farm. Now, all of these have their own purposes. Farm, you will be growing crops to sell for money or used in training troops. Currently, I can grow wheat, bamboo, and beetroots, and those are used, beetroots are used for selling, but the bamboo and the wheat can be used to train your troops. So here we have the mine. The mine is where you'll go to collect your resources. To make your tools, you need coal, wood, cobblestone. I'm assuming later you'll need the iron in the mines, and as you saw earlier, you need gold, and I'm sure there's diamonds and stuff later on. Maybe even netherite if they push for something like that. But that's not in the game yet, or I haven't gotten to it yet. So you can see a portal to the mines. You can buy one of these. As I am Kingdom 1, you can see I have a limit of 1 mine per castle. Although hopefully as we level up our kingdom and level up our builders, you can have more. Here we have our blacksmith. You can't battle other kingdoms in the nude. Your blacksmith will make all your armor. He'll make all your tools. And yeah, he's just really the go-to guy. And I'll show you all these places in a minute. So here we have barracks. The barracks are looking very nice. It's one of my favorite buildings that are pre-made on the server. This will be where you train all your troops. This will be where you can check and see how many troops you have, how many are being trained currently, and how many you can advance to get. Here we have the bank. I think the bank is interesting because it takes the bank is how much gold you can have and how many materials you have. When you farm, those materials from the farm go straight to your bank, and they gain interest over time, as banks do. My bank interest is, I think, 1.2 right now, so it's okay. It's not too bad. I don't know if that raises at all, but the most important thing is the bank is only capable of holding 200,000 gold. You might think, that's a whole bunch of gold, but in reality, the castle upgrade is 320,000 gold, so you're going to need to level up your buildings before you level up your castle. So, that's the general idea. Right now I can only have those. Now, the builders, I don't really know what that is. I think it just means I have one builder. He can build these types of things. But now we have the towers. If you go to your tower selection, these are your defense towers. It's a crucial part of the game. We have archer towers, zombie graves, snowman fortress, and beehives. Now, the archer tower and zombie graves are some of my favorite, although I think the beehives are probably very essential if you have a lot of raids happening on you. So, I don't really know what other raids there are, but you get the idea. Archer towers. These are one of the only troops towers that are detection type radius. Now, what this means is the other ones you see here on the middle, it says path, and they will only spawn defense if there is an enemy in their path. It has a detection range of 2, so if there's nothing right in front of this build, if there's anything on the sides or if there's anything behind them, you will not spawn any defense. So the archer tower has a relatively low damage compared to something like the zombie grave, but the advantage is it has a 360-degree radius of where it can attack troops. So while it may not do high damage, it has very effective range, and that's something very important when you're making your path to keep in mind. They're very good in turns and corners, and just really hold a lot of your defense together. Now, you can see it does 6 damage, does about 1 attack every second. Eventually, you'll get 2 attacks a second. 2 attacks a second. Eventually, you might get 3. Very high range of 8. So it does a very wide attack path. Costs 10,000 gold, just about. I'm rounding 9,800 gold to buy. I don't want to buy one right now because I'm trying to level up my kingdom, but you can see tower limit. I've placed 6 out of 8 towers. I have 1 archer tower out of 4 that I can place. Zombie graves do 17.5 damage. This is huge, but this is spawning a mob, so it has health that will go down pretty quickly. It has 50 HP to 17.5 damage, 0.6 attack speed, so I'm assuming this means every half second or just over, a little over half a second, he will attack, which is really good. I think it's even faster. Yeah, it's faster than the archer tower, dealing more damage, but it takes 6 seconds for a zombie to spawn, and I believe that's after the zombie has been killed. So you can only spawn 1 zombie at a time, and it takes 6 seconds to respawn after it has died. So that's something to keep in mind, and like I said, this is a path type. So if there are enemies in front of it, that's great, the zombies will spawn, but if there are not, and they're anywhere else, you will not use this defense. It will not be used. You can see it's 7,000 to buy. This is one of my favorites just because they're used in critical points on your path. I use them at barricades, which I'll get into in just a second. Here we have a snowman fortress, which does not deal damage. Snowman fortresses are only used for slowness. They attack about once every second. They are also path and are not used as a radius. You might think, a snowman throwing something would have a radius, but it doesn't. It's in an igloo. It stays down the line. They're pretty good close to barricades again, just to slow down the attackers while they're attacking the barricade. Um, and now we have the Beehive. This does 6.5 damage, but an attack speed of under half a second. That is incredibly important because that's basically 12 damage a second. These troops cannot be hit by a player without a bow, and that pretty much negates all first level kingdoms. If your blacksmith is only level 1, you do not have access to a bow, nor can you get arrows. So it's very, very important to keep this stuff in mind. As you can see, this also spawns bees. It'll spawn one bee. It takes 7 seconds, so even longer than the zombie grave. And just a little bit less health, but not many things can kill it. I believe only skeletons can kill these bees. So if you have just husks or just pandas, they can't do anything about these bees, and that's very, very important to keep track of. Now we have some other things: creeper mortars, mage towers, spider dens. I haven't even looked at these. Chicken coops. That'll be fun, I'm sure. And iron golems, I'm sure it will be very important. This looks like a radius. That's a level 3. Holy cow. Here you can pick up this tower if you wanted to move it. You can upgrade this tower, which is 25,000. But I need level 2 castle to do that, which is very hard to get to right now. And the builder's hut definition. So that's the builder. We're going to go through our blacksmith now. Here's Jerry the blacksmith. Hello, Jerry. You have I don't know why you need that many cauldrons, but I'm not one to judge. Here you can make your armor. Right now, leather armor is all you can make. I am low on leather, so I'll have to get some more of that in a minute. Here we have our weapons. We have a stone sword that can be made. It takes 32 cobble and 6 coal. And a wooden sword, which takes 15 seconds to forge compared to 1 minute. And it only takes wood. So when you're in the mine, please make sure of your resources that you know of. It's very important to keep track of that. Now, here we have, see if I got some on my lip, that's weird. Here we have our tools. As you can see, you have wooden tools and stone tools. Wooden tools are pretty good as a beginning, but you'll want to advance as quickly as possible. It takes 5 times, you have to buy these tools 5 times in order to advance to your stone pickaxe and stone axe and stone shovel. I haven't bought the stone shovel 5 times. It's used for making paths, just walking on. You'll see out here we're walking on this lovely path. I made that with a shovel, but as you can see, they're wooden shovels. I ran out of durability pretty quickly, so we're gonna run over here again. Hello, Jerry. We get the tools. Here we have the queue. The queue is, you can stack up 3 items in the queue he'll be working on at any time. So if I were to make a pickaxe, if I were to make an axe, they would go here until they finish. And now the inventory. Now I have nothing in my inventory right now, but when he finishes a build and you're not here, this is where the items will go. Now this is really what I want to upgrade today, but I've been kind of checking out the meta and stuff. And it seems to be that farm is the first thing you want to upgrade, which is the next thing that we'll get to, because that is your money maker. So we're going to check out this chest. This is on my material right now. As you can see, I've done a bit of offline building and mining. And it's gone alright. I haven't gotten as many materials as I'd like. And here we have my furnace. Now, an interesting thing to note, this furnace and this coal do not come with this build. I went to the market and spent money to buy this chest and this furnace, and you'll notice that will happen with everything other than towers and buildings you will buy in the market. And that's really, really amazing. I don't think I can place these down. Oh, no, I can. There you go. See? You can place this down and build your own kingdom. I am going to turn down my render distance now back to 9. You'll have to excuse my voice. I just woke up a little bit ago and it's not quite back to full strength. So yeah, I bought these 2 things. I placed them. They are mine. Speaking of mine, I said I was going to go to the farm first, but this is really easy. Here's your mine portal. I love that it's an end portal. It's locked onto your cursor. These things are just the coolest thing to me. You have Ed the miner. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Costs 60,000 to upgrade your mine. I've heard mine level 2 is a pain to get through. There's a whole bunch of higher level mobs and stuff. So we're not really going to mess with that right now. As you can see, we can pick it up. You go into the mine. We'll be spending a lot of time there this stream. Here we have our lovely miner singing a song some of you might recognize. If you haven't checked out CaptainSparklez or his songs or any of his stuff, really, please go check it out. CaptainSparklez on YouTube, as well as CaptainSparklez 2, or Jordan Marin, or Marin Music, or I think even has a Fortnite channel and stuff. He has the most channels out of every YouTuber, but it's very important to give credit where it's due. None of this would be possible, and a lot of my interest in Minecraft would not be possible without his stuff. I've memorized these songs way too many times. They're a banger. They're on every playlist I have. They're just incredible stuff. Now, here we have our farm. Now, you can do two things at a farm. That guy's texture has not loaded, but you know what? Who cares? This is Billy the farmer. Billy the farmer grows crops here, and as you can see, I can grow 3. As I said before, there's wheat, there is bamboo, and there is beetroot. Now, right now, I've grown beetroot. The meta right now is beetroots will make you the most money, and I've been needing some money. So, beetroot has been gained. I will harvest this beetroot, and what I want to do right now is plant wheat. So as you can see, I harvested it. They're gone. I want to plant wheat because wheat makes parrots, and anything flying is impervious to swords or ground mobs. Only archer towers and bees can attack your flying parrots, unless the player has a bow, which most people don't. So I'm going to farm some wheat. It'll take 5 minutes, I believe it said. 5 minutes to grow. As they grow, we will be doing other activities. Here you can see they're planted. It does cost money to plant things. You start out with a little bit of money, but the mine is where you get your initial money selling iron. So it costs 150 to grow. You'll make that back pretty quickly. Bamboo is 250 to grow, and cost is 350 for beetroots. I do have a chart telling me how much money or cost per hour or growth I'll have when I get done with the farm. In an hour, these make, I think it was like 1,300 or 1,400 per hour. This makes 1,200, I want to say, and this makes more than bamboo actually, just because of the quick growth times at around 1,300. Now over here we have our butcher. Now if you're squeamish, look away. These chickens will not be here much longer. But Joe the butcher here, I can currently grow chickens. They take 1 hour to breed and grow, and cows take 30 minutes. Right now, I'll reference the meta a whole bunch because it's very important to know what the best is. Chickens are your moneymaker. They cost $2,000 to grow, but when you get it back, it's like a $4,000, $5,000 profit. Just incredibly important. Now you can see they produce raw chicken and feathers. The raw chicken is what you'll be selling. Right now there's no use for feathers, but I think it comes later, or they implement it later. Now the cow takes 30 minutes to breed, produces 8 raw beef and 26 leather. The leather is what you need to make your armor. So as you will see, I'll get over here so you can watch. I'll watch these poor chickens who serve their purpose dutifully. And goodbye, chickens. Now, as you can see, I didn't get any of the feathers or any of the... I might have got the feathers. I think I got the feathers. I didn't get any of the raw chicken in my inventory. That's because it goes right to the bank. But we're going to get some cows going so I can get some leather. Here they are, the beautiful little cows. What up, guys? Thank you very much, Joe. And we're going to head over to the last building before we get into the raid system, the bank. Now, the bank's very simple. What up, Richard? This is all of the stuff you have. I really haven't figured out what all the bank does. I think, see, the value is how many you have. And you have the capacity of 144. So I have 18 beetroot, I have 3 bamboo, and 0 wheat. But I have 23,000 out of 200,000 gold. Now you can see all these things. These are the things you'll be able to grow later. I have 0 raw beef, I have 10 raw chicken, and 0 mutton. These are all the things you'll be able to get later as you advance your farm. Now you can see my interest here. My next interest is in 12.1 hours. Every day my money will raise by the interest of 1.02. That's not really much considering I don't have really anything here. My gold is 23,000, so I might get 23,000 and a dollar. But as you get higher and higher amounts of gold, that interest will compound and get you more money. True to the real world. Although my bankers is like 0.14, so 1.02 is amazing. Bank capacity and kingdom's currencies. Yeah, we're already there. Here we have a bank log of everything I've done. Here I farmed beetroot, which is an input of the beetroot. So I can see I earned 8 beetroot. I spent 350 gold to plant more beetroot. I earned 18 more beetroot and I planted it. As you can see, I've really been trying to gain all that money. Now here I sold 32 beetroot for 2,000 coins. And in reality, the chicken is where it's at. Let me see if I can find a chicken in the logs here. Killing of chicken. See, I just did that a second ago. Rate against dying. I lost a bunch of gold. Ah, man, my voice cracking is really weird. I'm going to start talking like this now so that everything works out okay. Alright, can't find any chicken. But guess what? We have chicken in our bank. We're going to go to the market right after we check out. Oh, I forgot about the barracks. We're going to the barracks first because it's pretty easy to, pretty self-explanatory. I can, if I have enough troops, then I won't need to make any more. But I will check it out. So, everything looks good on my stream so far. My wheat is already done. It's been 5 minutes already. Holy cow. So troop capacity is 30 out of 50. So that's something to take note of. I can spawn more. So here we have the lovely hero. What up? What up? Good archers. Good archers. And we have Aaron the trainer. Now Aaron is the guy you'll go to get your troops. You can have the parrot, which is 5 damage. I'm not going to go too into depth of this, just for time's sake, but you get the idea. Pandas are your tanks with 300 health. These guys only have 20 health, but they're impervious to ground. Skeletons are really good, 35, but the husk is really the most important. I'm going to get another one of these. So now you can see down here I have 18 spaces left. I'm going to use those for parrots. Here we have the trained troops is where you'll do it at. Here we have pending troops. He's currently being made. Now he is done. And these are my current troops of all the guys that I have. So, with that being said, give you a little tour of the area. There are guys all around. All this area, you can place buildings, you can build your own, and customize your kingdom however you like. So now, we get into the raid system. The raid system, as I said, you start up here. Your troops will initially spawn right here. So I spawn my pandas first, let's say, to get a little battle statistics and battle strategy. Pandas get the tanks first. They will be taken on by the archer tower. Now I can click on the archer tower, I think, right? Yes, please. Please and thank you. There we go. I can either upgrade him from 6 to 6.5 damage. Attack speed is the same. Detection radius is the same. Radius is the same. Takes 30 minutes. Not that bad. Although, can I do that? I can't do that right now. You can pick it up, and you get an idea of what he can do. He is the guy that will be able to attack right here, all the way around, possibly even to over here. So he's just very, very awesome. Now you'll see here, I have 2 zombie graves. This is very important on the placement, because as they spawn, this guy will be able to detect troops here, and so will this. So I will have 2 zombies attacking very high amounts on this barricade. Now the goal of the attacker is to break this barricade, that barricade, and the one in front of the castle. What happens when you do that? Well, it's basically like a checkpoint. So as you break this barricade, you will now be able to spawn troops here instead of at the beginning. And that's very, very important for keeping your troops alive and utilizing your resources. So let's say they break through this barricade. Most of them do. It's the second barricade you want to keep in line. Here I have a lovely raid path. I'll be able to spawn troops all around here so that I can maximize. I got lucky. I thought, let's put some thought into this before we get into it. My raid path is pretty okay. It's not the best, but when I get more towers, it will be better off. But right now, I'm here to fortify my barricades. Here we have a beehive. This is very nice to have right here, as it will detect pretty much anything along here and spawn them to attack. And like I said, the only thing that can kill these are skeletons. This very long path has an important purpose. Skeletons, I believe, walk faster than Husk, the main zombie attackers, which means that the skeletons will be drawn out in front and be attacked by these beehives, which will render the attack against the Husk, once they get here, completely useless. There will be nothing that can stop my defenses. And that's another thing to think about, spacing where you want your towers compared to the enemy troops. Now here we have the Snowman Fortress. Now the Snowman Fortress, hello little guy, you're pretty useless, but you know, it's your heart that matters. He will fire on anyone facing this direction, as you can see. Possibly over here as well, I think over here. He will slow them down for my bees to attack them. Here we have another one. They will spawn as they attack the barricade. Now, the issue is, if they get past this barricade, I have no defenses to block them from getting all the way to this final barricade. And if they breach this barricade, the kingdom has fallen. But let's not worry about that right now. We're doing just fine. Let's go ahead and test my barricade. I'm going to go ahead and run over here to this farm, and I will spawn more. I'll harvest my wheat. You can see that it's growing right there. I'm going to get more beetroot. The main thing today we're going to focus on is money. And I got to check my uptime. I don't really know what it is right now. I'm going to put you in the... Oop, wrong one. I think it's this one. Nope, that is not the one I want to be in. There you go, F2. We're going to check and see. My uptime is 44 minutes. Not that bad. All right, we're going to go. Here we are. Back. Now you can see. Here's my just chatting, I believe. Get that cord out of the way and be right back and that stuff. So, yeah, what we want to do now that we have beetroot growing and cows being made, we are going to make a sword real quick. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. He's going to go and make that sword. You can see it on the anvil there. And we are going to head over to the barracks and make ourselves some more troops. I'm going to spawn in some parrots, and then we'll head into the mine with our sword. And I'll make another pickaxe as well, I think. Let's get this out of the way. So I have 3 parrots being trained. I will now get my stuff. I think I'll sell stuff in the market first. No, you know what? I'll wait till the end of the stream to do that. See how much money I get. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the main area. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below or comment in the stream. We are live. My time is a little bit off on days. I don't really have a set schedule. I'm going to try for noon every day, or around noon. Maybe closer to 12:30, streaming for an hour. Because I am in college right now. I do have school to go to, and it causes a bit of home issues. We're going to take some of this, go over here, get ourselves a pickaxe, and get this sword. As you can see, it's spawning. How long does it take? That's being made. It takes 45 seconds. While we wait for that, we're just going to kind of chill and go into our... just kind of observing the kingdom, checking everything out. How's everyone doing today? Everyone doing good? Leave a comment down below what you think I should play or what I should be doing. If you have any suggestions for equipment, I'm only on a MacBook Air. This is just a laptop. I'm very limited, just because, you know, money. Broke college student here. But you know, I'm trying. I've got a little bit of a thing set up. I've got some Legos behind me. If you guys are interested in that, I have a Metal Earth R2D2. If you want to see some of that being built, I have CS:GO. I have an Oculus, so I can play Vader Immortal or stuff like that. Rec Room, VR chat. I have an Xbox. I'm really big into Star Wars Battlefront. That's something to keep in mind. Battlefront 2 has been amazing. I also have COD, all that stuff. So, but basically, we're going to go here. We are going to head into the mines. Woo. Here's something to keep in mind. This is the mine. This is a level 1 mine. As you get deeper, you can go down to the level 2. I currently am not wearing any armor, and there's a rival. So when you raid someone, and there he is right there. When you raid someone and attack or win or lose, they will become your rival. And as you attack more, you get more rivals, the more frequently you will see them. Right here, as you can see, that guy in leather armor right up there, he is one of the rivals that I either attacked or he attacked me, which hopefully I won, but who knows. So, when you are in the mines, you cannot attack anyone else except your rival. Like here, if I were to attack you, I can't do anything about it. But if I go up here, you know, it says that safe zone, you can't be attacked at all. Once you cross this line, you can be attacked by anyone. And once you die, if someone dies, they will get your resources, or at least half of them. You don't lose everything, and you don't lose your tools, but you do lose some of your resources. There he is right there. We're going to go down here, and you can see, you know, custom textures and stuff on these guys. Oh, my frame rate's causing me a little bit of issues on my combat, but we're not going to worry about it. Now, this little pocket I went into, this is also where you gather materials for training troops. But this little pocket that I just came into is one of the best, in my opinion, iron pockets on the mine level 1. Yeah, iron is 11 gold and 11 gold and ingot, right? Yeah, 11 gold and ingot. What I've learned is that this is 1.8 combat, so it's not, you know, anything special. You can crit, but there's no cooldown and stuff. What I've learned is that on these slabs right here, if you knock back an enemy onto one of these areas, they will bounce forward and be attacking you. And while they're bouncing forward, you can't knock them back. So attacking them right here is really perilous if you're not wearing armor, because they'll just come and attack you, and it's just not a good situation. They do a lot of damage, as you saw. I lost a lot of health there, way more than I should have, but I blame the computer. It's not really the problem, it's just me. But this will definitely help with combat, PvP and stuff, PvE, etc., etc. So here we are, gathering materials for sale. Now, ooh, hello. Let's see, what about me? I don't really need to hit these guys. Oh, I think I just broke some armor. We're gonna go up here. Let's check it. Yeah, I'm about to lose all my armor, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not fighting anyone. I just heard someone spawn. I don't know if it was above me or next to me, but we're gonna roll with it. All this iron. You can see the iron respawns very quickly. When you mine cobblestone, it turns to bedrock. It's just a little bit of a cooldown timer. Not that big of an issue. Especially if you're spending a lot of time down here, which I will try to do. Oh, hello, I just broke my pickaxe on your face. See, he just did it right there. On those slabs and stuff and on these rocks, if he gets anywhere near it, he just bounces towards you. Not quite sure if that's fully what causes it. That's just what I've noticed, that in general, that will lead to lots of damage. Now this area is pretty mined out. We're going to go explore. I did see some over here though. That lovely vein. We're going to go ahead and take all this from this guy. And hope he dies. I really want him to die so that I can get his materials. So as you can see, I was hoping he was lower than he was. He's not. He might get attacked right here though, which would be great. I don't know how much health he's got back yet. He got hit a whole bunch of times. I'm surprised he's not dead. Here we go. Let's see if this guy kills him. Nope. Doesn't look like he will. Alright, we're gonna go and get out of here. And check out going around. Alright. You have a skeleton. You get a different idea. This is a bone archer. Oh man, my frame's stuck. It's hard to... I'll check out my performance stuff in a second. Just turn off all these things. Okay. This is a lot. Surprisingly, this is surprising. Pretty good frame rate for this server and this in general. If you want to see a survival world or a creative world, let me know in the comments. And yeah, any suggestions are appreciated. This is, I don't know if I mentioned this already, it's pretty much like my first stream. Here we have a knight. I will be getting a rank soon. I'm going to try and go for noble, I think. They don't really have many benefits. You get a couple gems and stuff. Oh, hello. You get gems, you get, you can do set home and stuff. See, that guy just got boosted off his friend. I've got high pixel, I've got I think the hive, maybe some other things on here. Oh, hello. Okay, yep, let's get this up here as well. I normally like to spend a whole pickaxe on iron, and then another one on coal and cobblestone. But as I don't really have that option right now, I'm not too worried about it. I'm about to get attacked. Yeah, saw something. Okay, we're gonna run over here. We have a shambler. I actually know of a special spot down here, which I found out recently. It was very good at getting iron. It just had a whole bunch. It's not actually in this area, so I'm gonna walk around this guy. As you can see, these guys drop. Whoa, okay. I took way more damage than I should have. We're gonna ignore that. So as you can see in chat, I lost a lot of stuff. You lose about half of what you've gained, so I have to go and get it back before someone else picks it up, which would be unfortunate. So we're gonna head over there right now, very swiftly. Get this guy out of the way. He's focused on someone else. That's okay. Okay, let's head in here. Let's go ahead and check this stuff out. Yeah. There's my stuff, so... I'm gonna go ahead and run away, because that was very close to losing all that stuff. If that guy had gotten there before I would be very sad. But he didn't, and that's what's important. So we're gonna go left here. And I have this torch in my offhand because with dynamic lighting, you're able to see in the darkness much better than if you didn't have it. And as you can see, I would have just walked right into that guy had I not had this torch. Now that guy looks like he's gonna hurt. I want him to get closer, and then I'll run this way. Now down here it's a little bit perilous because you're very deep. But luckily you can leave anytime as long as you're not in combat. What? No. That's okay. Ooh, he's still shooting at me. I don't like that. Where? Excuse me? I'm a giant down here right now. What? Where are you shooting from? Is that you up there? No way. You know, I'm just gonna go for it. Nah, yeah, it's not worth it. Over here, you can see there's more. There's more in this little alcove area. It's a very popular spot, especially for coal and stuff. So I'll go ahead and get some more just to replenish my stock. Hello. I can see you here. You see they drop bones and they drop rotten flesh. That is what you need to make your kingdom grow with the stuff. So we're going to head out now. We've got a bit of stuff. It's going to take a very long time, and I'm going to try and do as much off-stream grinding as I can to get to the action. But now that you've seen that, we're going to go over here again, and we're going to go train some troops in the barracks. And once we've done that, we will be able to go on a raid. I really wanted to just get some more skeletons, because I don't think 3 is really enough. So we got 1. Just 1 short. There we go. Just K home. Oop, I spelled it wrong. We're gonna go home. And uptime 1 hour exactly. Look at us go. So now what we do is we wait. I shouldn't have come down here because my troops go very quickly. Oh, I want another. I'm gonna make another sword real quick. I only have 8 cobblestone. What? No way. Okay. We're gonna put this iron in the smelter. Give that 2 more coal. There we go. Perfect. Now we make another sword because, as I said before, as a human player, you can join in raids and either attack the other person's player, king, or their troops and their mobs. So we are going to try and get that done right now. And as we wait patiently, apparently it takes a minute. As you see, my troops have completed training. As soon as the sword gets made, we are going into battle. Sorry, as soon as the sword gets made, we are going into battle. So stay tuned as we wait. We're going to wait right here. We're going to wait patiently. Ever so patiently. Look at me waiting patiently. This is the downtime they warned me about. As we wait. I'm cutting this out because I'm making this a YouTube video. Editor, add music. I'm the editor. I'm talking in first person. Here we go. Got this sword. Alright. We're going to put this in 2. Because I know it's going to break. /K home. Alright, now we head over here to our raid table. Now here are our troops. 14 of these, 3 parrots, 4 skeletons, and 2 pandas. We are going to get right into a raid. This is Ferelden. A good tip is, if you don't recognize the name at all after a few days of playing, you're most likely okay to attack. This is a very good start for us. This is a very, very good defense for us. They did not set up any of their stuff properly. They have very weak defenses. They're all set up on the path instead of at a barricade, so they and I get 10,000 gold from this. I am going to attack this place. So first thing you do, spawn your tanks. I'm going to probably overkill this just because I want to be safe. As you can see, I just left-click these, and it says I don't have any pandas left. We want to keep an eye out over here in case a player starts coming down to attack us. I don't really see any, so I'm going to start spawning these. I'm going to go ahead and spawn them all. You know what? Why not? And now, parrots. And then behind them, skeletons. Now, an interesting thing to note, once you've spawned all these, and we'll get into the action, as the pandas take the brunt of the damage, I can hit F and start attacking with my troops. So all these spawns, you can see these skeletons are doing work on the bees. I've lost a lot more guys than I thought I would. I'm definitely losing all of my skeletons. And all of my parrots are already dead. But you know what? I kind of expected that. As long as these husks survive, you see I did that. As long as these husks survive, we will make it. And that's really going to be the issue here. This panda's doing numbers, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough troops. Oh wait, I have 2 more. What am I doing? So the hope is they'll break through this barricade first. Which it looks like they might just do. It's going to be close, guys. It's going to be very close. Oh, I don't know if it's going to happen. If they don't break through this right now. Oh, come on, please, please, please. Come on. Come on. Okay, we should be safe. They are going out of range. He is out of range. Now, let me make sure real quick that there is no defense. The problem is, if a player came now to defend, he only has to kill 1 troop. And that's why it's critical that everything goes... Oh, no! So, unfortunately, I've lost this raid. That's very sneaky. If I'd seen that, I would have skipped this. That is very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. And 1 skeleton. It's not going to make much difference. Yeah. That's unfortunate. You know what? I did gain a little bit of gold. I got 2,000 gold. That's good enough. Even though he did win technically, I still got awards out of it. That's very unfortunate. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of Fallen Kingdom. I think that's going to be it for today. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button and subscribe. Hit me a follow on Twitch. It really means a lot. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Elgin Ring, out.